Hello friends, I am Natalia at Mom's Dish. Today we are making Cranberry Almond Biscotti cookies, which is basically twice baked cookie, crispy on the outside. Their shelf life is really long, so you can actually make them in advance. A good one, let's make it. We're going to combine dry ingredients together, which is flour, some salt, and baking powder. In the mixing bowl, you're going to combine oil, sugar, almond extract, vanilla extract, and eggs, and whisk it up together. We're gonna pop this in our mixer and whisk it up until it's nice and fluffy. And I'm using this whisk right now, and then later I'll swap it out to a different one. That way we can add flour to the mix as well. Just stir it out slower and then crank up the speed. Once the mixture is nice and fluffy like this, you can add the dry ingredients into the mixture in like small parts and just mix it in. When the dough is ready, I'm going to add almonds and craisins to the mix. We're going to scoop out this dough onto a lime baking sheet, and the dough is actually quite sticky, so use a scoop or spatula, whatever you prefer, and just scoop it out. Sometimes making your hands wet really helps with shaping it, so I'll show you how I shape it as well. Because this dough is so sticky, I have my spatula wet, my hands are wet, and we just go to shaping, and you want to create a flat log shape. As the dough starts sticking to your hands, you just want to get them a little more wet again and just flatten it out. In Italian, biscotti means twice baked. This is going to go in the oven 300 degrees for about 35 minutes. Once the log is all baked, I let it sit for about 30 minutes to completely chill the dough, and now we're going to cut it into slices of biscotti. But you do want to make sure that this is fully cooled off. So mine is pretty cold here. And then I slice it in about ½ inch thickness. You can do ¼ inch. It really is up to your preference. You can get a really big, thick biscotti, or you can get a thin one. So it depends on your preference. We're going to place them on the baking sheet again, and you want to place them sideways like this. We're gonna bake this at 275 for about 10 minutes until they're nice and crispy. Once biscottis are baked, you want them to rest again on the cooling rack. This is one of those recipes that needs a lot of resting time, so find another thing to do during that time. But I'm letting them rest, and then you can decorate them however you want to. For a little fun decorating, I am doing a bit of chocolate and some sprinkles. Some red sprinkle. You can do a half-dipped biscotti. I feel like I don't have the right dish, and just some sprinkles on top as well. Friends, this is how you make a biscotti.